Okay. So, I might need reminding of this in case I forget in just a second, but I actually have some questions. But I will save that for just a second. First of all, hi Zay, how's it going? Thank you for the early horn. Hello. And Malv, how's it going? Wow, damn, you are early. How's it going? And heyo, Ollie. Ozzy? How's it going, Ozzy? I hope you're having a good day. Actually, Ozzy, my question might be for you, because I wondered if it was your name, but I couldn't tell. We'll see. Winged? I'm pretty sure you keep doing this so that I yell at you. Thank you so much for the 100 bits. It's very, very kind of you, but you don't have to do it, but thank you. Heck, and Fies, how's it going? I hope you're having a good day. Ollie. I'm sorry, the Z's got confused for L's. I'm sorry, we hear my Christian Ollie from now on and henceforth. Oh no, Ozzy! I have a question. Was anybody, perchance, hanging around in the chat at about 25 to the hour? Was anyone hanging around and maybe clicked the horn? Is my question. Did anybody do this? Because I had just opened my Streamlabs, been here for, okay, not winged, okay, there's one person down. I had been here for like 5 minutes, maybe like less than that, maybe like 2 minutes. Not Fries, okay. Not Aussie, okay, it wasn't Aussie. It was a longer name, that's why I was wondered if it was Aussie. Not Marv as well. Where's Jaylee San Diego? Not here today. No business today. No business. Although I have got like a mildly astrological top on for horoscopes. Yeah, it was a longer name, but I didn't quite catch it because I literally jumped out of my skin. But yeah. Basically, a horn went off after I'd been on like slobs for just a couple minutes and I nearly shat myself. I don't know who did it, who was just hanging out on the channel and was like, they're not live, but I will redeem a horn. But goddamn, I don't know who did it. I was just setting my stuff up. I was just like making sure the camera was orientated well on the desk and stuff like that. And I was like, Jesus Christ, like, it was horrible. So I'm like trying to find out who could it be? Was it you, Zay? Was it you? I was terrified. Oh wait, can you tell? Can't you tell from your event feed? It's not in my mini feed. It's not in there. Would it be in my event feed on Twitch, or would I have to go into mod view to see that? Because it's not one that turns up in the like ones where you have to tick it off, because it's through a different app. I might be able to see it in well, if I'd have been live, I might have been able to see it in the dashboard sound alerts. Let's have a look if I can see it in there. Otherwise, it's heckin' difficult because it doesn't show up in the normal place because it's through sound alerts. Channel points. Oh no, it just says how many times, doesn't. No, I can see one from 5 minutes ago and one from 2 days ago, but there was one that happened like half an hour ago. It does say the last one was Aussie, but that was 2 days ago. Unless there was like a huge delay on it or something, which I don't know that could happen. If it can, that seems like a bit of a, ooh, a bit of a, not sure about that. Oh dear. By the way, I think we're gonna dip in a bin because Betty slept last night. I just want to say hi first. Oh, Mal, thank you very much. Take care. Get good Z's. Not an OBS. Mod view should be able to. Let me check. Oh, that's fair. I normally I can see things like that in mod view, but sometimes the sound alerts one, they're like, yeah, having a pretty good day. Heck yeah. Except for the spelling. Spelling doesn't make a good day. It's fine. It's fine. It didn't play last time, Aussie, so it was like it was a belated horn. It was your belated horn because it was right after the raid. Okay, so you hit me about 2-3 minutes into me chilling out, trying to set up my setup today. My God, it was terrifying, terrifying. That may be it. That's why I thought it might have been you, because I was like, it's a long name, and I thought it'd begin with O, but I genuinely didn't see the name, so I was like, maybe it's Aussie, but I didn't know. They could redeem it, but the notification only came through when you opened OBS. God, it's terrifying. Oh, good job, Ozzy. Well done. Yeah. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. I was just like slowly because I changed the camera with the up down on my keyboard, so I was just like going do 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 do, and then it went oh, and I was like oh my god. And because I normally turn it down just a little bit on my end so that I can hear the music well and also hear the horn. So I hadn't done any of those adjustments yet because my stream hadn't started, so it was so goddamn loud. Oh my god. Trying to do horn seconds after rain. No, 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 no. No. We're not going to get into that practice. It's too scary. Who is this Ollie fellow? Aussie fellow keep mentioning. There is only Aussie. There's no Ollie. It's Ollie, mates. It's not Ollie. Ollie. Yes, yes, yes. No, no, no. Oh dear. Not a good practice to be getting into. Absolutely not. Otherwise, I hope everyone had a good weekend. I thought I would mention that because, heck, I was just trying to work out who it was, and I was just like, God, there's a lot to start the stream with. Before I'd even started streaming, I was just like, ah. Yeah, today we are starting stream, hence why I've put ourselves in just chatting, because I felt a little bit bad doing the whole first hour of last time we did this in Makers and Crafting and doing absolutely no Makers and Crafting. So we're starting the stream today in just chatting and doing horoscopes. Horoscopes. I'm very pleased with myself. Good for you! And just wearing a tall jelly accidentally calls me fish or something. You could become part of the fish team. Part of fish. Oh dear. So yeah, we're going to be doing horoscopes. You can probably see that I have a lot of tulle on my desk. Sorry about that. I wouldn't have put it up here, but it's got lots of pins in it, so I didn't really want to put it on my floor. So the tulle will be with us until we sew it. Osley. A little bit of both. Yeah, fish. So yeah, I have folded off until where we get to the, oh, there's nothing. Okay, it's fine. I can't trust newspapers, you never know. Until we get to this. Actually, I might just take this piece out because then I could just get rid of the rest of the newspaper, honestly. I don't read the newspaper. I don't read. So we're gonna put the rest of this in here. As much as I enjoy reading, reading is not for me. Listening to reading is better. Fishy iceberg. I'm gonna have a shower. Have good shower. We'll be here reading nonsense because if you weren't here for the last horoscopes, these are by the same person. So these are by the lovely Oscar Kana, who wrote the last time the horoscopes. Now bear in mind, these are the horoscopes from the 9th of February. So again, if you weren't here last week, we don't give you your horoscopes in advance. We only give them to you 1 week prior. So these will be your Valentine's horoscopes. So if you were wondering how your Valentine's went, I will now tell you. In fact, how your Valentine's went. In case you're wondering. Oh, but I was. I'll be waiting. Aww. Also, I don't think I read this paragraph last time, but there's a little paragraph that they write before any of the paragraphs for the specific individual horoscopes. And I noticed this when I was folding the page. I haven't read any of the horoscopes yet. I like to keep this a surprise for myself as much as everyone else. But I did notice this and I was like, oh shoot, I didn't read this last time. I'll read it this time. And it says, again, this is the past, but you could tell me if this is right or not. Since it's Valentine's week, I'll take this opportunity to share how much I love my wife. But I have another love too. Fortunately, she needn't feel threatened. It's National Pizza Day, or as I think of it, the other Valentines. The trouble is, with its effect on my waist, if I spend too long with one of my amours, the other suffers. Yet with Venus, betwixt Saturn and Jupiter, if we practice moderation, it can afford to indulge. Nice. I didn't realise it was National Pizza Day. So, anyone else who missed that? Yeah, apparently it was National Pizza Day last week. This is the issue of reading horoscopes 1 week after they happen. You miss things like National Pizza Day. Also, you miss Venus being between Saturn and Jupiter. Also, hi blogger, how's it going? I hope you're having a good day. I don't believe horoscopes, but I like them. I like horoscopes. I like these ones especially because they're definitely there's something. I do genuinely enjoy them though. Right, last time we just went through them one by one. So it might take a while before we get to yours. Apologies if that's the case, because they are something. They take a bit of interpretation, so we interpret them for sure. So we will be doing that, interpreting these. But you know, in some ways that's nice. In some ways it's nice to interpret them. Can't complain. Oh, bless you, Blocker. I'm glad. How are you? I'm good, thank you. Very good. We are working on a part of the project that I don't particularly enjoy, but it is going well. So that is good. It is good. You're a Virgo. There's the horn. Yeah, Virgo is actually like smack bang in the middle. So you don't have to wait too long, all things considered. Heckin' horns. Right. Let's start with Aries. So Aries is, yeah, the very first one up here. Get ready. And again, anyone who we go over, you can tell us as if it's correct or not. Because this is your last week's horoscope, so you can tell us. If this is wrong, just go ahead. If it's right, also, go ahead. Your ideas are such altering at such a rate that they are changing faster than you change your socks. Yet there's one that keeps reappearing. Does that mean that you should go with it? Or will it, too, change with the passage of time? It's true that under the restrictions you're dealing with, the sense of uncertainty makes it difficult to know what to do that is best. And it's hard to know what to trust when you don't really trust your own judgment. Have faith in yourself. Any idea needs support, not criticism. What will the light of the new moon reveal? Now, all things considered, I feel like I somewhat understood that. I feel like that made a fair bit of sense comparatively to some of the others. I mean, yeah, it started with changing socks, but like, I can understand the concept of change. So I guess, yeah, Aries, I guess your last week was full of change. I don't know if you'd want a week full of change over Valentine's week, but that's not terrible. Gemini, yet no, Gemini's Gemini's a few further along, Runa. Do not worry, we have not done Gemini yet. We've just started. How you doing, by the way, Runa? Can someone type Virgo in chat, because I'll be on lurkout, so I usually mute stream so I can focus. Oh dear. I cannot, but maybe somebody else can. I'm not sure. Any ideas need supporting? Ion and off get the idea to kill my downstairs neighbour. I don't need supporting. It's a good job that you are not in fact an Aries. Oh dear. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's just things are changing. Changing over Valentine's, maybe it wouldn't be your relationship though, so that's fine. Maybe it would just be your socks. I guess that could be like a whole variety of things, so maybe you're fine. It seems very like middle of the road. We've had some pretty bad ones, so this seems very middle of the road. Aries, I think you're okay. And you've also got, what will the light of the new moon reveal? It doesn't say. What will it reveal? Who knows? Could be anything. Then again, it's not my horoscope. There is also that. Right. I think we started off with a pretty okay one. I don't remember what Aries had last week. I don't think we had too many Aries in the chat last week, so I think it was just, you know, pretty mellow. Right, let's move on to Taurus. Taurus had, I think, a pretty dramatic one last week. I don't think it was bad. I think it was one of those ones that didn't make any sense. Let's see if Taurus makes more sense this week. Fingers crossed. Or maybe we just couldn't interpret it. It could just be us as well. It could also just be me. Right, Taurus. It's never been easy to calculate the population of our planet. We don't... God damn it. We don't even know how many trees there are. And they, at least, grow in one place and can be counted. And though we are all staying home, many of us pop out for essentials. And as for all the leaves on the trees, maybe we should consider them to be a bit like human ideas. Just because there are so many doesn't mean they are unimportant. If you catch hold of an unlikely thought, it can grow into something strong and lasting. The new moon energy can transform your life. Oh my god. Okay. So that seems to be something to do with humans and trees, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I mean, yes, like, I'm sure people who are Tauruses are popping out for essentials. I'm sure everyone's popping out for essentials at the moment. That's kind of how it's going. If you catch hold of an unlikely thought, it can grow into something strong and lasting. The new moon energy can transform your life. Yee? What date's a Taurus? April 21st to May 21st. Bit off yet as far as birthdays go, but yeah. The thing is, with the horoscopes like this, it really does feel a bit more like an opinion piece. Where it's like, they're calculating the population of the planet based on trees. And, you know, you're not wrong. It would be very difficult to calculate how many trees there are on the planet because people cut them down and other people are planting them. It would be very, very difficult. You're not wrong. And also, yeah, people are dying and people are giving birth. So it'd be very difficult to calculate that exactly as well. Does that have anything to do with ideas? Maybe for a Taurus it does. I'm not a Taurus, so I couldn't tell you. Also, this is your last week. So maybe this is more literal. Maybe the last week you cut down a tree, Taurus. I don't know. It's my mum. She hardly popped out just like me. And Dad's an Aries, probably. Oh, dear. Well, did your mum cut down a tree last week and pop out for essentials? If so, maybe they're a Taurus. Right. I'm going to move on to Gemini. Now, I know there were a lot of people in our chat that would... God, there was a lot of Geminis. We had, like... Half our chat seemed to be Geminis. I don't know what that was about. Every time someone would come in, they'd be like, have you done Gemini yet? Have you done Gemini? Oh my god, have you already done Gemini? I'd be like, oh my god. Why is everyone a Gemini? And we'd have like finished it. We'd done horoscopes like 2 hours ago and it's like, can you do Gemini again? It's like, I mean, I can do Gemini again. But I basically know Gemini off by heart at this point because I've done Gemini about 1,000,000 times. But we had so many Geminis last week. A Gemini and quite a few, I think it was Aquarius, not Aquarius, was it Aquarius? It might have been Aquarius. Basically, if you're another star sign, none of them. It was just Gemini and Aquarius, I believe. Oh, actually, I think there was a few Libras as well. But yeah. Oops, there went my connection. Sag is best. See, I like Scorpio, but then I'm biased because I'm Scorpio. And also, I don't fit Scorpio at all. But I like it because it's me. Just in time. Right, on to Gemini, which I'm sure I'll be repeating about 10,000,000 times, but we'll do it for the first time. Oh, look, it's a fake donation. Oh, don't we love that? Oh, dear, I appreciate the thought, not temper. I do appreciate the thought. Right, let's do Gemini. Picture for a moment your favourite musician. Think of the imaginative aptitude they were born with. Surely they must be blessed by the gods to be able to create something so beautiful. Just thinking about their music makes you feel good. While you're in that relaxed state, let's try something else. If they were created by the great cosmic deity, then imagine how extraordinary their vision must have been. And you were created by the same ethereal force. Creative ideas are possible. Like a ray of hope, shining in the darkness, being encouraged by the powerful new moon. Not blue moon, new moon. New moon. Cut fake donor. You donated all of the love? Oh my god. Runa, thank you for donating all of the love. I appreciated it. hello, all the majestic people. Fries, don't let it bother you, honestly. It's not worth it. How's Virgo in the universe? Gone, you're too early. Gone, you're too early. But I appreciate it. How's it going? We're just doing Gemini. Right. Now, 2 weeks ago, Gemini was spinning all of the plates. It had so many plates to spin, and it was just, how do I spin all of these plates? Whereas now, it seems like Gemini's been blessed by the gods. It likes music. It's been created by a cosmic deity. You know what? That seems like a positive step in the direction of Gemini. Last week, Geminis, did you feel creative? Did you feel blessed by cosmic deity? Did you feel like you were shining through the darkness, encouraged by the powerful new moon? Because apparently you had a great week last week. Oh my god, your Valentine's must have been, oh, great. My god, amazing. So my horoscope you start believing in a deity. Yeah, it seems legit. You say that, yet my blood always slowly comes to boil. Honestly, you gotta let it wash over you, because being on Twitch, it's not worth it. It's not. I did feel better mentally the past week. I was almost tripping it. Oh my god, it's all of that. You know what that is? That is, in fact, the powerful new moon hitting you. You got that hit from that powerful new moon. Oh my god, unpredictable. How's it going? Is it great conjunction time? Well, funnily enough, actually, unpredictable. We've not had one great conjunction yet. We've had the new moon 3 times in a row, though. 3 times. And in fact, all the Geminis are taking a strong hit of the new moon as well. They've had a great week. Just a madman. It's alright, it's alright. Wait, the great conjunction is over now? Or maybe we just didn't get one this week. Or last week. I remember this is a week ahead of, behind. A week behind. I guess we just can't have, so it makes sense that it's new moon time now. Yeah, can't have great conjunctions every single week, unfortunately. No, the great conjunction is rare. Oh, is it rare? Oh. Also, Matrix, how's it going? Can you repeat that? That was funny to me. What madman. Oh, dear. Oh, right. Yeah, so Geminis are having a great week. Aries and Taurus. Tauruses didn't really make any sense, and Aries seemed very middle of the road. Let's move on to Cancer. Right. So Cancer's June 23rd to July 23rd. No matter the challenges and the restrictions we face, we have to keep going. We don't really ever get the option to stop. Throughout our time on planet Earth, we have to rise to new challenges, and we have points to prove. There are moments whenever the idea of this feels exhausting, yet there are others when, despite the difficulties of circumstances, we feel ready and willing to do our best. Your current growing sense of hope is justified. You'll soon find the strength you need to succeed. Big horn. Big changes are due between now and the next full moon. Okay. So Cancer, you also seem like you're in a time of change. That's all right. Again, it doesn't seem negative. It just seems like you've got the good hope. And also, Cancer, your prediction makes some sense from last week. So your last week was changing. I don't know what this week is. I can't tell you. Majestic Cosmic Gong shall send me mine to the outer world. Fingers crossed. Now I'm laughing like a nutter. Oh, no prize! The 2020 great conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn will be the closest. Oh, and the closest ever. Wow! Okay, unpredictable. That does seem pretty damn rare, actually. That makes sense. Damn it, I wish the great conjunction happened every week. Also, hi, Shifty Blue, how's it going? Thank you for the horn. We have made it up to Cancer. So far, Aries and Cancer have had actually reasonably legible readings. They both seem to be about change. Taurus's made no sense. It was all about trees. And Gemini's, it doesn't make a lot of sense, but it seems overly positive. Wait, that was the wrong one. Is it because it's 2020? Are we past Virgo? No, we're just about to do Leo. Wait, we got a lot of Virgos this week. All the Virgos have turned up this week. Not that I dislike Virgo. All the Virgos this week. We're about to do Leo, actually. Leo, which is 24th of July to 23rd of August. Unpredictable. You could do better predictions than I. Which, these aren't even my predictions. And these are last week's. The time to go looking for the triple conjunction is just ahead of the sunset Saturday, January 9th, January 10th and Monday, January 11th, Saturday and Sunday. 3 predictions will form a triangle. I see Mercury next to Jupiter. I think that was the one. That might have been the one. That might have been the great conjunction. Right, let's do Leo. There is a full stop at the end of this sentence. You saw that, didn't you? Remember when you found it, because I'm going to ask you to go back and look at it. It's like a quiz. Over time, if you really focus your attention on the dot, you'll be able to levitate. Yes. Oh, okay, sorry, excuse me. Okay. Over time, if you really focus your attention on the dot, you'll be able to levitate. You'll start to float, and you'll be able to fly. Are you ready to give it a go? What's that? You're already back? You didn't try for long, did you? Did you really put your heart in it? If you try hard, you'll be surprised at what you can achieve. Your latest moon sign forecast will touch your heart and lift your spirits. My predictions are spot on. I was supposed to levitate last week and nobody told me. Well, you didn't try very hard, did you? You gotta focus on the full stop at the end of your sentence. Now, did you put a full stop? You put a question mark. Oh. It caught me off guard. It literally goes, look, there's a full stop at the end of this sentence. You saw that, didn't you? Remember when you found it, because I'm going to go back and ask you to look at it. Over time, if you really focus your attention on the dot, you're going to be able to levitate. Tut tut, there was a great conjunction. How could I know? But the question mark has a dot too. This is true, but is it a levitation dot? Oh, I don't know. Oh. And then it's like, are you ready to give it a go? What's that? You're already back? You didn't try for very long, did you? Did you really put your heart into it? It's so condescending. Why is Leo so condescending? The Spanish one is levitating dot. Oh, okay. How did you know which one's a levitation dot? I don't know. I guess you have to find... I'm sorry, this was last week as well, but I'm sure one of your full stops last week was a levitation dot. I apologise, because now you'll never know. Leos need to be taken down a peg. It's a thing. Oh, no. I make a horoscope bingo sheet. Who's levitating this week? It's Leo. Except they didn't try very hard, did they? That's fine, it's question mark. Oh, right, yeah, you're right, because you have the upside down one at the beginning. Oh, Concrete, how's it going? Thank you so much for the 100 bits. Good morning, happy Monday. We're like crying already, because apparently Leo was supposed to levitate last week, but they didn't try very hard. Welcome. Oh, thank you so much, it's very kind of you. Yes, Ozzy, thank you. That's gonna be my thing, levitating Leo. Right, we will now move on to Virgo. All the Virgos in chat, get ready. This is last week's horoscope. So, oh my god. Virgos, I'm so sorry, I just read the first sentence. Okay, Virgos, get ready. That's August 24th to September 23rd. It all went pear-shaped when I made that decision. Although this kind of empathetic statement can be cathartic, it's often overly simplistic. Whether it takes the form of damning self-critique or rueful observation, we need to take care that we're not allocating ourselves too big of a portion of blame. It can prevent us from trusting the future opportunities that come our way. It's too early to conduct an investigation, but even if something's gone awry, you can be confident about what you did right. You got so much to look forward to. Your latest forecast is packed full of inspiring news. Okay, it's not terrible, It started bad, but it wasn't terrible. Oh god, I'm crying. Hacking levitation. Yeah, dear, so it sounds like you're blaming yourself too much. Stop that. You've done good things, you need to look at them more. Stop blaming yourself as much, you'll be fine. Oh dear, it sounds about right. Testing, how's it going? Aw, testing, I hope you're having a good day. Testing, we're reading horoscopes to start the stream today, and then we'll be doing crafting, hence all of this. We're crying a little bit at the moment because apparently Leo was meant to levitate last week and we missed it. But we do horoscopes at the moment 1 week behind schedule. So I buy a newspaper, I don't read it for a week, and then we come back at it and we see what last week was meant to be. But we have some very interesting ones in this particular newspaper. They really don't make a lot of sense. It's great. Wait, barely just woke. You're also a Virgo. Oh, so you would have had that one. That was your horoscope too. Oh, heck. Well, it means that you need to stop blaming yourself as much. It's not your fault, and you need to look at the positive things you're doing in your life. You've had one of the few that have actually made sense. Oh, dear. You always blame myself. Oh, dear. You're literally one of the few that have actually made sense so far. Heckin' Leo. I'm gonna go back and read Leo's later just to like give a like a ground point for people to be like, what do you mean some of them don't make sense? Oh, Dot Warner, thank you so much for the follow and the host. That's very kind of you. Welcome. Hi, how's it going? We're reading horoscopes and crying. I do blame myself. It's so clear now. My life has changed. Oh, I'm so glad. We make sense. Hell yeah. Right. Should we move on to Libra? It's time for some Libra. Libra is 24th of September to 23rd of October. Whew. Okay. This one seems to make a bit of sense off the bat as well, which seems good. You can tell when an apology is insincere. It's a nerve-grating experience, yet we're all capable of being hypocritical. We don't want to displease people. We've been brought up to value politeness, and that's why we feel regretful when we're trying to make up for something that's gone wrong. If you're really sorry to have to say something today, do you need to say it at all? If you mentally retrace your steps, you can take action that rectifies the situation so that no apology is required. Be inspired by the energy of this week's new moon. Libra, I think your horoscope last week was like, oh, you're going to be real good at sidestepping apologies. You've got this. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but good luck. I hope last week was great for sidestepping apologies. Oh dear, I'm a Tracy Speaker fan and I wish I would live a life like her. Fair enough, Dot. Fair enough. I believe I can fly. Leo can fly, but everyone is still touching the ground. Well, go on. They have to focus really hard on a full stop, and if they focus really hard on a full stop, they can fly, but Leos didn't try very hard, so just so you know, they can fly, but they didn't try very hard. I blame myself for not finishing my exercise. Oh, Ozzy, no. It's like the longest BS fortune cookie ever. This is why we like reading them, well, like, at least I like reading them. Oh, so Robbie, heck. Thank you so much for the subscription. That's very kind of you. Hi. Oh my god. That's very, very kind. Welcome to Heckin Horoscopes. Oh my god. Thank you so much. That's very sweet. Heck. Yeah, sorry, Teston. That's why we like reading them a week after they're already published. So we can go back and be like, well, did it happen? Also, Dot, 28th of May is my birthday. And Take Back Tommy is the 28th of October. We're about to do your Tommy's one. May 28th is Gemini. Oh. Okay, so I'll tell you right now, you've had one of the best horoscopes. You apparently have been blessed by the gods for the last week, and you are full of creativity. I don't know about your teddy bear though. We're about to do that one. Have we read experiments? We have not, and for some reason, I don't know why, it hasn't appeared on here, Shifty Bluke. As a Libra, I dodged 2 people last week with fake apologies. Good, well done. This seems like it's ringing true. I don't like this. I just despise insincerity as a whole. Fake excuses type. Oh dear. I must say, like, I really enjoy the going through it. Do you wanna hear actually, to anyone who didn't hear this at the beginning, I will go over Scorpio really quickly because I'm actually interested. That's my one too. But I will go over the overarching bit of this, which I didn't do last week, but there's like a little blurb on the horoscopes. Since it's Valentine's week, I'll take the opportunity to share how much I love my wife. But I have another love too. Fortunately, she needn't feel threatened. It's National Pizza Day, or as I think of it, the other Valentines. The trouble is, with its effect on my waist, if I spend too long with the other one of my amours, the other Sothers. Yet with Venus between Saturn and Jupiter, if we practice moderation, we can afford to indulge. I love it. Ghost, how's it going? Good morning or afternoon to you. Oh, bless you. Good day, Ghost. I hope you're having a lovely day. Damn, that's shocking. Pizza! Spyro, how's it going? Belated Valentine's Day, bring you gems. Oh, humans. Bless you, Spyro. I hope you had a lovely Valentine's and a lovely pizza day. There's character story with want my outfit to be. I'm not sure. Ah, dear. It's always pizza time. It is always pizza time. Right. Should we do Scorpio? Should we do Scorpio? This newspaper have a good reading it too. I eat so much pizza, should be a Ninja Turtle. Heck yeah. That sounds like a good amount of pizza to be consuming. Right. Scorpio is my one. So, of course, if there are any other Scorpios in chat, feel free to call out whether they think it's right for the last week for them or wrong for the last week for them. That's the 24th of October to the 22nd of November. In days gone by, people who belong to religious traditions wore clothes made from itchy material to make penance for their mistake. Historians think those garments might have been worn underneath normal clothes so that others were made of their suffering the sinner was undergoing. The self-punishment was only known to the divine, yet the divine doesn't want us to go to such extremes. There's no need to beat yourself up for a mistake. Self-forgiveness is the key. Change your future. Shifty Blue, thank you so much for the 100 bits. That's very, very kind of you. Heck. Please give me an outfit. Dot, I can't give you an outfit. Only you can choose what you want to wear. This is possibly the most entertaining way to procrastinate sewing. I know, right? Speaking of sewing, apparently I've been wearing very itchy clothing. I'm not actually religious. But if it's have I been beating myself up over the last week? Not really, actually. I've actually been feeling pretty good over the last week. In fact, better than I have in a really long time. I spoke about it on the business stream, but I actually hit some goals that I really wanted to. And yeah, I've been pretty happy. Like, I don't think I've been beating myself up the last week. Like, not to be like, yeah, but like, I don't think I've massively, like, of course there are things I maybe like I would have liked to have done the petticoat a bit faster, but things haven't arrived in the post. Like, what am I meant to do? And I definitely haven't been wearing itchy clothing to make a statement of myself. 25th of October, that's Scorpio. So that was itchy clothing. I feel pretty good too. I've been pretty productive. Yeah, I feel like I've been pretty productive. I don't know. I don't feel like I've been doing that to myself. Business stream is a blurb, elevator talk, carnivorous pies, and food. I was actually going to maybe write a write-up of what we went over during that stream, because for anyone who didn't turn up, they might have missed, like, you know, the important points we talked over. They might want to know. They might want to know what we talked about. And I don't want anyone to feel like they missed out. They missed out on the importantness of the business stream. Heck, right. Should we do Sagittarius? Should we do a bit of Sagittarius? Should we bring a bit of Sagittarius into here? I'm gonna have a little sip of my tea, and then go on to Sagittarius. The pies, though. The pies that I heavily don't agree with, but the pies. Aww, Celtic, how's it going? I hope you're having a good day. Welcome to the horoscope portion of the stream, which we're doing before the sewing because it just takes so long. I don't know, cool. Tommy looks after me. Aww. I have a lot of plushes. I don't have too many on show. I got my whale sharks there, and I got some cats behind me. Oh dear, not real cats, plush cats. Oh dear, Sag. Right, let's go. That's 23rd of November to 21st of December. They tell us that consistency is key, that society doesn't take kindly to people changing their minds. It shows hypocrisy and unreliability. These labels, once applied, tend to hang around like a bad smell. The notion that somebody might think that one day, another thing the next, is apparently untenable? Which is now a bit of a shame. After all, that's how we learn, develop, and adapt. Without this process, there's only one stagnation. Don't be afraid to go back on a long-held opinion. Let the new moon reveal your future. Also, a lot of that was in all caps. Hence why I decided to read it like that. A lot of that was like, we're gonna go in all capitals for this one. Yeah. So Sagittarius is basically like, it's not change. So we had Aries and I think it was Cancer who were like, oh, things are changing, but it's a good thing, don't worry. Sagittarius is like, No, heck that. No change. You're right. Oh, okay. Dot, look after yourself. Take care. Look after yourself. But yeah, Sagittarius is no change. Stay the same. Heck that. Oh dear. It's funny because the stars, I guess it would have maybe been different. I don't really know how stars work. And the Leo was supposed to fly. Yes, Leo was supposed to fly, but they didn't try very hard. But they levitated. They did levitate. So you've got that. Why are these horoscopes like the fake ones so rude? I don't know. Listen. I don't write these. You can talk to Oscar Kaner about that. Reality is mirroring fiction. Maybe you're just very good at writing horoscopes, Shifty Bloog. But did they try hard enough? I don't know. Oh my god. Would you like a little bit of Capricorn? Would anyone like a little bit of Capricorn? I'm still waiting for the cheat commands like the big food and no clip. We haven't had any of that, to be fair. Right, let's do a bit of Capricorn. That's December 22nd to January 20th. We often mistakenly think that theory and practice go hand in hand. That's why, despite your effort to bring a plan into being, you're finding it harder than you imagined. You thought things through and are following your original intentions. So why isn't it working? Although you're going to make some modifications as you go, you don't have to abandon your idea. As Venus moves from a link with your ruler, Saturn towards Jupiter, you soon see proof that you're on the right track. The stars have a powerful message for you. Oh, that's nice. I mean, we haven't had any powerful message from the stars for anyone else. I guess the stars only have a powerful message for Capricorn. So if you're a Capricorn, last week they had a message for you. Did you receive it? Did you receive that message last week? I hope you did. You were the only one that so far has had a message. Nobody else has received a message so far. Wow. Why do they only want to talk to Capricorn? Good way to play favourites. I had to wear itchy clothing. Also, Mopstrudel, how's it going? I hope you're having a good day. Oh dear. That's... Oh, how could you? Well, any Capricorns, I hope you had a week. It does seem to be fair though, like maybe things aren't going quite your way. So I hope that you had a good message from the stars. Since we have definitely had star signs that have had better weeks from the sounds of it. Not me. Last week, no, 2 weeks ago, I had a message about being hacked. And then last week, I had to wear itchy clothing. So really, Scorpios could do with a bit of slack, I would say. Because they've really had 2 nasty horoscopes in a row. Please can we have some good horoscopes for Scorpio? I'm just got on my legs. Good job, Ozzy. Right. Should we do some Aquarius? Should we do some of the Aquarius? Have a discussion over shows we'd go on from the 90s, like Gladiators and Takeshi's Castle. I always wanted to go on Takeshi's Castle. Gladiator, I don't think I could do Takeshi's Castle either, but I wouldn't feel so bad about not being able to do Takeshi's Castle. I like the idea of mud too. Right. Aquarius. You ready, Aquarius? You ready? It's January 21st to February 19th. That means it might have been your birthday last week. Right. With so many planets in your sign creating the arc of Aquarius, if a dream can come true, should you feel encouraged and excited or nervous and angst-ridden? Much depends on how you define dream. It could be a fantasy that floats around in the back of your mind. Or a vague memory of something you need woken up about. You've needed woken up about. What? Or a vague memory of something you've needed... Or a vague memory of something you've woken up thinking about. There we go. So you need to be clear. Even in these uncertain times, if you pursue your highest hope and your brightest vision, this will be what eventually comes to pass. The powerful Aquarian new moon brings the power to make positive change. A lot of change this last week that just happened. Not anymore. It's already happened. Aquarius, did you change? Did you have good change? Was the change good? I hope it was positive. It sounds alright. It sounds like maybe your dreams will come true. Also, Jelly Pops, props for the red Alucard kind of cosplay you wore from last stream. Spotted amazing. Thank you, God. Appreciate it. I actually have done an Alucard cosplay, like an actual Alucard cosplay gone. Like I made the big red coat and I had the guns and the sign on my hand and everything. I did that like 6 years ago. Heck, long time. It's not on my Instagram though because it was way before I had Instagram. But I actually full on did an Alucard cosplay. Yeah, it was fun. Oh dear. I actually showed it, I think. I showed it, not on Insta, no. It was way before I had Instagram. I got Instagram only a couple years ago, like 2 years ago. And I did this cosplay like 6 years ago. The only place you'll be able to see it right now, which is part of the reason I did it in the first place, was because you won't be able to see any of these costumes. And they were like costumes I did. And I barely took any photos of these costumes because, not that I was ashamed of them even at the time, I loved these costumes. It's just I never thought to take photos of my costumes. I did a stream ages ago where I found some old images of like some of the older costumes that I did. And we did a stream of it. And I've put that stream on one of my YouTube channels. It's quite a long stream, so I wouldn't recommend it unless you specifically want to see those old costumes, because I couldn't really cut it down without explaining some of the bits about them. But if you want to see any of those old costumes, I think it's on my main YouTube channel, and it's literally just going over those old costumes. It's not even all of them, unfortunately. Some of them I just don't have photos of. It'd take me like a lot of rooting through friends, like talking to friends and being like, do you have any photos of me in this costume? Because I didn't take any photos of myself. But I do have some of the Alucard ones. And so it's on that YouTube channel if you want to see it. But I don't have any pictures on my Instagram. A lot of the time just because they're not my pictures. Yeah. Oh dear. Aban, happy Valentine's. Happy Valentine's, Aban. Also happy Pizza Day. Right. Should we do the last one? The last one is Pisces. And that'll be us. February 20th, March 20th, to March 20th. That is our last one. Let's go. Final horoscope. Let's flip things on their heads. Rather than gazing into the future, let's focus instead on the past, which is exactly what we're doing, to be fair. Think back to a time when you were hopeful and optimistic. A time free of worry and disappointment. A time when you believed that anything and everything was possible. Even though you've been forced into a difficult situation, there was a bright glimmer of hope on the horizon. As you make your way forwards, try to regain that sense of optimism. Something lovely is heading your way. There's a powerful new moon and your future can be revealed and changed. And that is the last one. That is our horoscopes. Heck yeah. Heckin' horoscopes. Well, thank you everyone for joining me for horoscopes. We'll now switch our category because we're going to be doing something else. Which means I have to go onto the right screen because, my god, am I never on the right screen. Let's go onto Twitch and be like, no, we're not going to be in Just Chatting anymore. We were only in Just Chatting for like the first hour. We are now... We are now... gonna be in... just makers and crafting. No, makers... and crafting, yes. Done. Oh, that's a horn. Heck. Have I missed the horn? God. Oh dear, heckin' horns. Who did it? Photos of self, no. Life-size posters of self, yes. I've got better recently. Like, I just never thought to take photos of... I really don't take photos of myself outside of costume still, but yeah. Was that a horoscope reading? Yeah, Aban, we did a horoscope for the first hour of every horoscope from last week. So it's from a newspaper, I don't do them myself, and we do them from the week before. So that was from the 9th of February. And we go through them, and it's like, heck yeah, horoscopes. Oh dear. Heckin' Blocker. It was Blocker. God damn it. God dang it. Oh, love you too. Love you, Blocker. Oh, honestly. Oh, but yes, we should be doing some tool work today. I have actually started to pin this, but I'm not sure if I like how I've pinned it. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about how I've pinned this. I have feelings about how I've pinned this. I don't think I've pinned it as well as I could have, so I might end up repinning it. I don't know. We'll see. Not sure. Not sure just yet. I might also end up tying my hair back up because it's a lot of tulle. It's a lot of tulle. Also, David, how's it going? I hope you're having a good day. To pin or not to pin? Because, yeah, right now, what I've done here, yesterday I did this. So, I did some work. I sew the rest of the ribbon onto the bottom. I did the rest of that. And then I sew strips of thread at the top of those pieces of tulle so that I could start to ruffle it. Now the issue that I've had is because I've started moving it around, the pins are starting to fall out, which is why I had to move it immediately to the desk so the pins would not fall out too much, because pins do not like to stay in tulle. But I could start to run this through my machine if I wanted to. I'm just not sure that I want to, because I'm not sure if I like how I've pinned this. If I don't like how I've pinned it, I've got to take all of these pins out and repin it. But that might be worth it. If I don't like it, I'll just do it again. I don't know. Ponytail, yes. Yeah, I'm thinking it might be better just to put it in a ponytail. I'm not sure. I'm thinking about it. But yeah, right now I can't even really show you without the pins falling out because the tulle has holes in it. So pins just go through it. It's a bit of a pain. This is where clips would be better, but I don't have clips. Nor do I really have the money to shell out on enough clips that I would need for this project. It would be like, let me just buy like 1,000 clips, which would be like 50 quid. I'm not gonna do that when I'm already making like a 400 quid costume. I'm not gonna suddenly shell out an extra 50 quid on just buying clips for this one stage. That'd be a bit ridiculous. But using clips on this would normally make more sense than pins because pins fall out. But yeah. He goes to the googly eyes. Yes, that was part of our business meeting. This is now our manager. But they don't look at us, they just judge. Look at them judging. Oh my god, so judgy. Oh, Sammy, how's it going? I hope you're having a good day. Hi. What are we making? This is going to be a petticoat. A nightmare. We're also making a nightmare. It could be called a petticoat. It could also be called a nightmare. Depends on what you're seeing here. Could call it a nightmare. Could call it a petticoat. Who knows? It both, really. It really is both. Did I miss a piece? Oh, well, it's staying there now. I did miss a piece, but that's okay. That bit can stay. I've also attached my headphones to my head. A choice has been made. Oh well. Oh dear. That's okay. They'll stay. I've worn petticoats. The difference with a nightmare is only dependent on the number of cats present. I can't even tell you, Dragoness. I have so far sewn through 75 meters of tulle. 75 meters. It hurts. Oh, it's such a nightmare material as well. Never heard of that item for a petticoat, but it seems fitting. I think I'm going to repin it because I don't think I'm happy with this. Sewn through 75 cats! I've sewn through 75 cats! I have not sewn through 75 cats, thankfully. But I am going to repin this because, first of all, I've had quite a few pins fall out when I started moving it. And secondly, I think I'm just not happy with the way that it's been pinned so far. So I think repinning it would be the preferable in a way that I'm happier with. Because why not? You know, I'm not going to make this petticoat multiple times. And once I've sewn it, I've sewn it. Also, I have probably dropped about 10 pins on the floor. So right now, the floor is made of lava. Pin edition is like hardcore. Because I can't see them. I have a magnet, but unfortunately I also have nail boards on the floor, which are like metal. So I can't really use the magnet because it will just pull up the nail boards. So I've created danger is what I've done. But that's okay. Sometimes living in danger is, I suppose, fine. I have feelings about all of this, but it's okay. Right, I'm going to put a little pin in here. Actually, no, I'm not. What's the point? I need to get to where all the rest of the pins are, which are over here. This is just a nightmare, an absolute nightmare. I also don't know if I'm going to be able to wear this cardigan. Because this cardigan is so drapey, it's probably going to start attaching to the tulle, which means that I might have to take the cardigan off. you know when you can't, there's a pin that's fallen out. You know when you can't wear certain items of clothing to do some crafts because they just attach to your project. Ah, dear. How many meters again? I didn't quite catch that. 75! I'm sewing through 75 cats. I have sewn through 75! Oh, delete quote. Oh no, now we can't remove the quote. Oh no. What's gonna happen now? You've put yourself in a situation now. Well, you put me in a situation, really. You've not really put yourself in a situation. The person in a situation is, as always, me. Okay, right. Ooh, be careful, that's tea. Last thing I want to do is knock over the tea. That would just be a situation. This is a very frustrating process, I suppose. I suppose it would be frustrating would be the word for it. I'm not... It's difficult to explain because I'm not particularly angry, nor frustrated. But I would still say this is a frustrating process, right? Also, if you see all of this, do you see all this? Look at this thread. Threads for days. It's difficult because all the threads get tangled up with each other. And that's kind of an issue too. You don't want that. I mean, if it happens, it happens, but it's not ideal. Sorry, that's me trying to rip the thread. There you go. I'll rip it with teeth. I'm not afraid. So what I'm actually going to do here is sew this part down. Yeah, this is... I would say this is a frustrating process. But I'm actually going to sew this bit down. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to work with this. Which means I'm going to get cold pretty quickly. I have to get a jumper. Oh dear. Because the arms are grabbing my the tool that is wrapped around the bottom. And it's going to start dragging it up. And then you know what will happen? I'll sew it. I'll sew it. Mixing up sewn and sewn again. Oh no! Easy mistake to make, to be fair. Easy mistake. Okay, what we need to do now is actually trim all this off because this is going to become, once again, an issue. The last thing we need is the extra thread causing problems down the line. And if I'm going to be stitching it anyway, I don't need it. So, get that in here. And what I've done here is I've pulled this slightly. And I'm following just underneath the bottom one. I'm going to go a little bit because I've actually done a pretty good job on the first part already. I did this yesterday. But like, why not? Because I've tied this onto my head, it feels weird. I've like tied my headphones onto my head. Feels heckin' weird, I'll tell you right now. Headphones feel weird. So I want to go just underneath where the ruffly bit is. And if I feel there's too many ruffles in it, I'll just pull them out a little bit. Yes. It's a little difficult to see, and I'm very sorry because it's going to be a little difficult for me to show you exactly where I'm sewing as well, because the tool is so thin. So if you can't see, I'm very sorry. The tool is thin. You'll be able to see once the layers are added up, but at this stage it's just, that's how petticoats be. Thank you for making this stream. All have a good day. Oh, thank you, Concrete. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll just be here, you know, in hell. Also, though, to be fair, you can see my arms. I can flex for you. Ho, ho. You don't often see my shoulders. Like, I don't know when the last time I ever showed my shoulders on stream was. What a treat. Oh dear. What is this? A shoulder stream? Oh my god. Heckin' scandal. Oh, how does this happen? Oh dear. No, to be fair, it's cold and I would wear the jacket. It's grabbing the tool and I'm not about it. Not today. Nah. It's too much. It's too much. I also should have really pinned this ahead of time, but you know what? Nah. Oh, damn, Amazonian, how's it going? I hope you're having a good day. Shoulder stream. Oh no, it's a shoulder stream. Heckin' scandal. How? Oh my god. We'll have the mods come back and they'll be like, she showed her shoulders? Oh no. Also, you can see how bloody pale I am. Because, you know, my face sometimes sees the outside world, but my arms never do. So it's like, oh my god. They're not even like, no colour on them. Oh dear. Heck yeah. Heckin' grim. Oh. Oh, your English is supposed to be pale. I don't know. I think a little bit of, you know, you would think that I never go outside though, and like I do. Also, I had freckles last year, but then it's like freckles on this, so it's like, oh dear. It's a confusing look, to be sure, but hey ho. We live with what we have. Oh dear, how'd you get colour in Wales? Well, you know, that's a question. That's a good point, that's a good point. For girls in ponytails. What about girls who ponytail their headset into their hair as a hairstyle, so that in fact the hair doesn't move anymore. Also, I should do some shout outs really quickly. I'm sorry, I've been terrible today. There was a couple people I needed to shout out from earlier as well that I did not, and I was very, very slow on. So let me do a big old scroll. Whew. Get ready for shout outs, everyone. So we had Testing in here, who did like a 15-hour stream yesterday, I think, by the way. If you're in the market for long-ass streams of crafting, Testing did like a 15-hour stream yesterday. So and it was good. It was good. It was absolutely good. If you are in the market instead for heckin' embroidery streams, we have Amazonian, who we all know. If you are in the market for plushies and gaming, we have Dragoness Sammy. If you are in the market for a lot of Europa recently, but occasionally Minecraft and Rock and Stone and chill vibes, we have Shifty Bluke. And if you are in the mood for music, we have Winged. Oh dear, only 15 hours, too short, absolutely not. Also, Tom, how's it going? I hope you're having a good day. Cutesies. Oh dear. Oh. Yeah, I'm pretty slow. Sometimes I'm like on it, and then sometimes I'm absolutely not on it. I don't know where I am. Well, earlier I was in the universe, so to be fair, I'm gonna give myself that. I was with the universe. I was at one with the universe and the pizza day. Very important. I'm gonna maybe stop there actually. Maybe we should stop there because I will come back to this, but I also don't have a bobbin, so I will stop there because I don't have a bloody bobbin. So just for a little bit of heads up on what's going to happen, this will then get turned inside out. That will be the length of my petticoat. It might look a little bit short. Part of the reason is because originally I'd want two 12-inch ones, but I actually made one of them 9-inch, one of them 12-inch. It's because I need it slightly short because I'm going to be pulling the skirt in underneath, so I shortened it. Yes, hopefully bell-shaped. We shall see. But Oh, I should also... Oh, did I trim it? I did trim it. We need to refill the bobbin, but then I also need to start sorting out what's going on with this one, because this one has some... Not massive gathering issues, but a little bit of gathering issues. A little bit of gathering issues. Yes, yes, yes. I just missed the recommendation list. If you scroll up, hopefully you can see it. I hope. Recently, I've seen sometimes when I enter Twitch channels, I can already see what they've been chatting, which I hope you can still see. If not, I will yell. I will yell out what's going on. I'll just be like, ah, all of these again. Also, Scolds, how's it going? Thank you for the lurk. It's very kind of you. Talking of crafty people. Another one approaches. Okay, we're gonna start actually taking some of this out on this end because it's too much. Basically, yesterday I ruffled this to the extreme and then I removed some of the ruffles because I didn't know how much I needed, and it turns out not that much actually, really not that much. It makes sense, I need it ruffled to half the length it originally was, which in my head was like, oh my god, it needs to be ruffled so much. It needs to be ruffled so much to get to that length. Actually, it's not that much. Oh my god, that's a horn. Fries! Fries! Are you a mod in those channels? Yes. Sometimes I am a mod in those channels. Would that be it? Is that why I can see it? Oh, it's just because I moderate? Heck. Ah! Winged! Thank you, it's very kind of you. Oh, also, actually, speaking of screaming, I did have an idea that I wanted to put out to the group. I really like screaming. Also, I was having a discussion about screaming yesterday with people on a Discord. And they said, oh yeah, I have like internal screaming. I was like, do you ever do external screaming? And they were like, no, never. And I was like, oh, because I think I'm more of a like an kind of person if I'm like frustrated. I'm an external screamer. But like, apparently other people are not. I'm curious, do other people do visible signs of like, I'm frustrated, so I'm gonna be like, ugh. I'm like a visible, you can tell if I am frustrated. But apparently a lot of other people you absolutely cannot. But I will full on be like, ah! Anyway, what was I saying? Screaming, yes! I was gonna say, would people be interested in, maybe having like a few different screams for the screaming? Like, I kind of want to keep the star, to be honest, because I really like the, is it juxtaposition that I'm thinking of as the word? But juxtaposition between the screaming and the star just happily twirling. But maybe have like a few different screams? I still want it to be screaming, but maybe have some different screams? Am I mildly inspired by Trains in Distress? Potentially. But we could have Star in distress. He is in distress, and he screams. Horns abound. Notice me, senpai, I'm back from the shops. Hello. Also, I feel like I'm winning. I'm sitting here with an iced lolly watching it. Oh my god, I can't. No. I'm not one of those people. I've had ice cream in the freezer for quite a while now because I can't eat it because it's snowing. Oh gosh, yes. So you are also, yeah, okay, so both of you people are also like, you're people that go, because I'll be sat in here like, not streaming, and I won't say very much, but every now and again I'll just be like, and that's all you'll hear. Through the walls is like Wookiee noises. I don't know what the neighbours think, but yeah. I'm screaming, I'm like a kind of person. I'm an external screamer, yeah. I let my war cry rip, yeah. Like a madman. I don't give a fuck, I'm using winter dishes in summer dishes in the winter. See, I'm okay with most things, but if my insides are cold and I'm like, I've made myself a cold stomach, then I'm like, oh no. What now? I don't know what to do. I'm lost. Oh dear. I have soft things nearby specifically so they can be thrown in frustration. See, I can't do that with the plushes, and those are really the only soft things. But I do like, I will like just lie down and like stare at the ceiling like, oh, what is sewing? Like the amount of times I've explained what I'm doing and been like, people will ask me like, do you enjoy it? And I'm like, no, not really. They'll be like, why do you do this? Why is this your hobby? I was like, I don't know. I'm just screaming in my room like, ah. I don't know why I do this. It's just, it is my hobby, but there are some things that I'm not keen on. Some of it's not good. Oh my god. Yeah. Sorry, that was a specific tangent there, but I just yeah, was wondering how other people would feel about multiple screams, really. Because we've had that scream for a while, and I want to keep that one, but like, would other screams be acceptable when we have multiple screams? I kind of want to introduce multiple screams. Again, am I inspired by trains in distress? Who knows? Potentially. This is also the issue over here now with the threads. I was talking about this earlier, but the threads getting tangled, it's actually like kind of a big issue. So getting it sewn, pinned and stuff quite quickly is quite important, because when these get tangled, it does become quite an issue. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, it does become quite an issue. I mean, it's alright, but like, I'd just rather not deal with all of this jazz. Like, there's a knot here, but I can't for the life of me trying to get to the center of it, but it's really throwing me for a loop where the center is. I'm going to try and use a pin. Sometimes if you use a pin on the center piece, it will release itself. Oi oi. Yeah, there we go. Something happened. Couldn't tell you what though. I might have just made it worse. See something. Ah! Well. There also seems to be a knot up here which confuses me, because it's probably on the stuff that I cut off, but yeah. I'm pretty sure you're the stuff that I cut off. Okay. The issue is then if I can't get past this part, heck. Well, that's made it longer, so I can get more out, but it's still not ideal. That might be as long as I can go because of that knot, unfortunately, but we do the best we can. We do the best we can. Oh, Blocker, thank you. And the heckin' flesh. The heckin' flesh has come back. Nightbot, I know. Nightbot has been on a bit of a rampage with flesh recently. Please ignore the flesh. I'm an external screamer, but I just try my best not to scream. Jellybean, that butterfly anime meme where she holds an ice lolly with a snow being like, is this death? Actually, I was talking about that yesterday with someone, and I'm actually like that with snakes around the house, where, I don't know, if something touches me, which I'm not expecting, like I'll be lying like down on the sofa and then I'll lean over and like my phone will be there and I'll be like, is this a snake? And make assumptions, like, are there ever snakes in my house? No. But I don't know why. The first thing that comes into my mind is snake almost all the time. And I don't know why, but cold hard objects just remind me of snakes, right? So the amount of times I've been like, oh Jesus Christ, it's a snake. And it's not a snake. It's not a snake at all. I live in the UK. It's not a snake. I mean, we do have snakes here, but like not in my house. Yeah. I'm like that, but specifically with snakes. Which, again, still makes no sense, by the way, but yeah. Specifically snakes. I'm not afraid of snakes either, by the way. That's the other thing. I have no phobia of snakes. It really makes absolutely no sense. But if you were to, like, live with me for a period of time, you would periodically be like, Jesus Christ, it's a snake. Every few minutes. Not every few minutes, but like every few days you'd hear me say it. I'd be like, why? Oh dear. Grass cries when you mow it. How does that make you feel, Jelly? I don't mow the lawn. So, okay. Oh, Shane, my horoscope day ruined. Oh, fries! Perfect thinking music. I'm sorry. Wait, the Nightbot has banned flesh? Flesh. No, it has a, some stuff has a timer. Slippery little snake. Flesh, flesh, flesh. Doesn't look like it. You sure they're not in your house? I'm pretty sure. Like, I'd be surprised if a snake had managed to get in, just because, like, first of all, we don't have, like, a lot of snakes, and they don't tend to live in, like, heavily populated areas. They tend to be out in the forest. But unless you live out in a forest in a house which has holes in it, you probably won't encounter a lot of snakes. Yeah. They might be very good at hiding. They might be. Not on the guard for snakes. That's when the snake's attached. Neo, hi, how's it going? Periodically, every 2 minutes. Not every 2 minutes, that's too much. Every couple days is what I meant. I'm not scared of them, even though I've been bit by one in the wild before. But last summer, oh my god. Happy little snake. I actually don't mind snakes at all. Like, legitimately, I don't mind snakes. So I really don't know why, like, that's what it is. But I'd be lying to you if I said it was anything else. Like, if you live with me and you will just hear me every now and again be like, oh my god, it's a snake. But it's not a snake. It's just like a phone or like a game controller or something like that would be like most commonly what it is. It's just something that's like hard that you could like nudge against while sitting on a couch or something. It's that. Oh, Serene! Hi, how's it going? Thank you so much for the heckin' 5 months. Oh my god. That is a while. Heck! Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Oh my god. Oh my god. Thank you. That's very sweet. Oh, you've been bit by one in the wild before. Oh my god. Yeah, I've not been bit by a snake. I've not been bit by a snake. Oh no, that's a lie actually. I've been bit by a snake a lot. But it's not in the wild. A friend of mine had a snake, a little baby one, and you'd feed it and it'd be like, ah! And then yeah, I got bit by that. But like, I've never been bit by a snake in the wild, and it was only a little snake. Jelly, hello. Did you mean? God damn it. Oh dear. I am good, thank you. Oh, I hope you're having a good day, by the way, Serene. Thank you so much for popping by. Oh, we are sewing some layers of the petticoat together. This is definitely not the optimum way to do it, but it is the way that I am doing it. I think I could say that with a lot of parts of my costumes. I was like, this is not the best way to do it, but I'm choosing to do it this way. So hey. Oh my god. Here we are. I have to refill a bobbin as well because, yep, run out of bobbin again. But I have ordered some more threads. Efficiency. What's that? What's efficiency? I don't use it. It's tool. It's not the best way to do it. It's true. Heck tool. Where did I get to, by the way? I've started this already somewhere. I think it was the other end though. Where am I? I started this somewhere. I think I'm down this end, but god, it's hard to tell. Yeah, here I am. I'm here. Okay. I need to go back to where I was. Oh dear. I need to put a jacket on too, because like, I'm cold. But I don't want to wear a jacket that's going to get in the way of the tool. Because I don't trust the tool to not like stick to everything and be like, grrr, gnash its claws into it. So here we are, armless. Well, sleeveless, not armless. I have arms. My words are not good. Ocelot. Quilt. Kidding around. Snake. Oh. God, it... Freaking snakes. I'm jumpy for snakes. Even though I don't expect to see a snake. And I'm not afraid of snakes, but you know? I dreamed about snakes pretty recently as well. I think it's because I had a chat with this person about snakes and like my jumpiness about snakes. And so I had a dream about them. I just had a dream there was a lot of them and I was like, oh look, there's lots of snakes here. Finally, a reason for me to expect to see snakes. Again, I was not afraid of them. I'm not afraid of snakes. I just, you know, it's one of those things. Heck. Oh, little Phantom Pain reference for you. Ah, thank you. I've been bit by rat, cat, dog, baby. You're gonna kill me with baby, god damn it. Lizard, ant, horse, and hopefully never a snake. Horse! Oh god, ow, 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 ow. Freaking horse, that's a big old mouth. Ooh. I've not been bitten by a horse. But then I also know not to get too close to horses. But then we grew up around horses, so like, yeah. We don't get too close to horse. Do not get too close to wild horse. No, no, no. We stay away from the wild horses. Or wild ponies, whatever you want to call them. Stay away. They do what they do. We do what we do. And we get along fine separately. Yes. Separate. Oh dear. I guess the only times I got close to them was when we had to ride them, which I was never really someone who took to horse riding. Not keen. I fell off a couple times. That was good. I think I even knocked a couple of my teeth out pretty soon after one of the times. Fun! And then after that I was like, yeah, no, I don't think horse riding's for me. I got back on, but like, I wasn't super impressed. It's like, honestly, I'd rather be up a tree than on a horse. Horse, unpredictable. Tree? Good. Phenomenal game that is, by the way. Babies do munch. Babies munch. Pigs bite hard, for your information. Yeah, also when the pigs would be around, I wouldn't. No, no, no. And lots of face when I was a child. No. My right ear, thank god I'm fine. Oh, I'm glad, yeah. A horse is a big munch. That's a big old muncher. You want to get close to that. No, 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 no. Big old muncher. I haven't bit by too much, thankfully. Mosquitoes bite me a lot. I got bit, not by a mosquito, but like a bug on my arm recently. And I was like, how could you? We have so many spiders, and yet a bug has somehow managed to get past our army of spiders. How has this happened? I don't know. Why do we keep you spiders when you can't even keep out a simple bug? I don't understand. It's fine, they stay. We like the spiders, but still, they have one job. And it is to stop me getting bitten by like everything. Every other bug under the sun. It's just like, oh nom 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 nom. Come on, spiders. You need to brush up on your game. Also, I've gone off piece a little bit, so I'm just going to reline this up so that it's a little bit nicer. There we go. It's better. Rather than just sit there and struggle, take it out, line it back up. There we go. Oh dear. All the hugs. Oh, bugs, yes, they do bit every time. Assassin Bug is successful in his mission. I know, right? Is the filling for the skirt? This will be the filling. So this is a petticoat, so it does like the shape. Yeah, exactly, gone. So it's going to create that shape that you want, the poof. Yes, yes, yes. It's 3 layers of this though, so this is just 1 layer. So it looks quite thin when you just look at it layer at a time, but 3 layers of this. Ho, 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 ho. Ooh, that's a horn. Oh, Minimal, how's it going? I see you've jumped straight in with an "Ah dear." We are not safe here anymore. No, the "Ah dears, they are back. Oh. We have been collecting parts of him in the world to make an ultimate living being, I think. No! No! We're going off piece again? Oh, we're trying to, but I'm not gonna let it. Is there a counter for Jelly's "oh dears" or all time? It is a counter for the "oh dears" of like people. Whenever people hear it, they can add to it. Like anyone can add to it. But I It's definitely not every time that I said it, because most people don't add to it anymore. There was a time where a lot of people did add to it because people were just like, oh my god, you say it all the time. But I think it's just people have got more used to it or don't recognize it as much as something that I say. So I'm free. You've all just got used to me saying it. Yep. So me saying it so much, maybe. Oh, it could be either, but it's an all-time counter. Yay! In some cases, they question their choice of specimens. Oh no, I don't want keeping up anymore. I think so, yeah. Oh dear. Let's get that bit in there. That's not good. That's not good. Now the likelihood is with this piece, by the way, is one piece is going to be slightly too long. That's fine. I've already kind of assumed that's going to be the case. If that's the case, I've accepted it. Accepted it, and I shall live with that. I live with the knowledge that that's the case. Although, I can make that better by not having these big old groups of bits like this. We have all of this left to sew. Quite a lot. And then we have all of this as well to match it. Oh my god, it's so much. It's so much. But it's okay. It's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth it. Oh my god, it's so much. But it's gonna be worth it. But it's gonna. Oh. Petticoats, man. It's. Okay, but it's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth it. I don't even know if I want to go back and do a zigzag with this, to be fair. I might do. Just to trim it and make it a bit more neat. Kind of a stretchy one too, which is nice. So what this does is give it an ever so slight wave, but you can see there's a well, maybe you can't see. There you go. There's a couple lines up here which will also be tightening, and this will be tightening it a lot more. So this will make that bottom bit really go. Yes. That should hopefully give it the bell shape. Oh dear. It's a lot. It's a lot. Oh. It hurts the amount that this is. And this is only one of the three. We keep working, we keep working. It's a hard job. Someone's got to do it. That someone is me. I'm just going to pull a little bit extra of this under here too, because if I don't have it on my lap, unfortunately it starts to pull in at an angle, and that's what's been making me go, I think, off piece as much as I have. Which is a pain. That's kind of what I don't want. Pull on my lap. Pull on my lap. You added an owl counter to your stream. Ah, I see. Nice, nice. Owl blood sacrifice to the crafting gods. See, I'm very. I think I've mentioned this on stream before, but if I do cut myself, sometimes it takes like half an hour for me to actually start bleeding. It's always like that awkward bit of being like, are you gonna bleed? Because if you're gonna bleed, I'll get a plaster for you. But I need to know. Just tell me if you're gonna bleed or not. And I'll just be there staring at my finger like, come on, I need to know. Just tell me. And there's been times where literally I've gone and got a plaster like half an hour later because it just doesn't do the initial bleeding. It takes like forever to start actually doing anything. Basically just I'm very slow when it comes to deciding whether or not I'm injured. It's like when a kid hurts themselves and they're like deciding whether or not it hurts enough to start crying. That's my skin. It takes a while for my skin to decide whether or not it hurts enough to start bleeding. And it's very frustrating. as far as streaming comes into it, because I need to know whether or not I need to put a plaster on it so that I can keep going. So I'm just sat there looking at it like, come on, do the thing or don't do the thing. I need to know. But don't just sit there at this awkward like midway of being like, well, you're hurt, but you're not doing anything. One or the other, please. Lag for bleeding? Yeah, I think it happened most recently like a couple weeks ago, and that was when it was like half an hour, and I cut my palm just like there. You still got like a little scab on it. And I cut it with a pin. It was like on a piece of fabric there, so I just like went back into it a little bit as I was moving some of the fabric around under the machine, and it took full on half an hour before it was like, okay, yes, we will now start bleeding. And so I was just like completely caught off guard, because it's like, alright, I've been sewing for like another half an hour, and now it's like, oh, actually, you know that injury you had? Yeah, it's actually gonna make a mess, okay. You need to put a plaster on it. I had to go downstairs and get plaster half an hour after I cut myself. So that one, stream didn't need to see the blood, and two, I didn't make a mess of my fabric. Bleeding Musmunda, need to fix your settings. Yeah, I must be using too much CPU because it's taken a while to render that. Maybe when we eventually upgrade Bob, I'll have much faster render. Oh my god, yeah, it do be slow, very very slow. Okay, pull that under there. I'm just gonna untwist this to one side, so when it comes under the machine, it is straight. It's looking pretty good though. I do like this a lot. I'm a big fan of the colour at least. I like how the ribbons all look. I know you can kind of see it's like starting to become a big old piece of fabric that eventually will be going around my waist. It looks good. It looks good. The weird stream about the streaming of blood. I know. I'm gonna sit in the corner now. You bleed. I gotta show on the quotes. You got red on you. Why do you not know Jellios had a super serious face? I do have super serious face. Yeah. We're not all smiles and rainbows. We can also be serious when we want to be. Yes. I do. I have a pretty good serious face, I think. Yeah. When I'm concentrating hard. I think it's only when I'm concentrating that people sometimes think that I'm a bit mean. They're like, wait, what's that face? Excuse me, are you okay? It's like, nah, I'm concentrating, excuse me. And that is exactly how I respond, and that's why people think that I'm mean. Revelation, serious business. Yeah. Yeah, I have serious face. When I'm doing more complicated stitching, for sure. I think most often you'll see it, if you see it for like long periods of time, machine embroidery. Because that takes a lot of concentration. And also because that's like the most, there probably wouldn't be any horn on for that. That'd be one of the few parts of a stream where we would turn horn off. Because I so have to focus, and because I can also hurt myself. And anyone who complains about horn being on just wants to see me get injured, I swear. But yeah, there'd be no horn on for that, because that's like one of the few times on stream where I have to be like actually like super zoned in. But also it's like something that I really want to show because I love machine embroidery like that. Horn! Dear. Is the serious more serious and sideways facing Jelly? Yes. Look at that. Look at that heckin' serious face. But I can be more serious than that. if I want to be. That's more judging serious, I think. That's more judging serious. Whereas I'm serious. I'm serious business serious, whether that's serious judging serious. Different seriousness. It's different. It's different, Tom. It's different. Alright, time to fetch the medicines. Oh, I'll be right back. Take care. Take care, Runa. Jelly Rage Face has sometimes show you have nightmares. You have nightmares about my face? Oh no. In that case, I can't show you the serious face. I don't want people to have nightmares about my face. That's no good. That's not why I stream. Oh dear. Yee meds. I lost thread chicken by 2 heckin'. Oh. Ghostbane, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Cool, good to know. Yeah. That's judging. That's judging. We don't judge here, except for that person. They judge. That's their job. They're not the good meds. Oh no. Oh no. I'm sorry, you don't take good meds. That's not good. You'd hope that most meds did good things at least for you. I'm sorry that's the case. That's not good. Heck that. Heck that. That's bad vibes. I don't like those vibes, Runa. Oh dear. Hey Ollie. Ozzy! Was it you and I redeemed the horn at the same time, so you did twice? Yeah. Yeah, that was you two, I think. I feel like that was you two. So you had the 2 horns, but even though you're like in completely different areas, you somehow managed to get 2 horns at the same time, and it was like, what? It was a Christmas miracle. That was happening not at Christmas. If they're healthy meds, they're good meds. Fair. They do help prevent pain. Oh, this is a thing, I suppose, in that, like, side effects suck, but I hate the side effects of my migraine meds, but you know, I'm not gonna stop taking them. Because otherwise, I can't stream. Ever. I would never be able to stream, and I would not be able to cook meals, ever. I would never be able to sew. I would never be able to do any of the things that I enjoy. So as much as the side effects suck, it's taking them for a good reason, yeah. Otherwise I would not take them. I would, well, like all of the other migraine meds I no longer take. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was a horrible process of choosing which one, not choosing, but like going through the ones that didn't work for me. But as I think with many people who have to find trial and error for a medication that actually works for them, or balances the positives with the negatives. But yeah. I mean, these ones made me feel proper ill for like a good 4 months, I think, before they actually started doing anything. Because you had to try them for 6 months, which now at this point I can understand why, but 4 months before I had one single positive side effect. Or like positive effect. 4 months of just feeling ill, not being able to leave my house, and fainting. It was just like, oh, I love it. These are great. And then you'd go back to the doctor and they're like, yeah, that's what it's like. Yeah, that's exactly what it's like. These are epilepsy medications. You're just gonna be collapsing everywhere. It's like, great, thanks, doc. But now they work and it's like wonderful. But yeah, the first 4 months was just, oh. There was one at least that was peak horning. It was peak horn. The channel has never been so horny as when we had, in fact, the double horn. I don't know how you managed it. It was very, very clever. Double horning. Hear that? Had to take some of those 2 healthy meds unless they fail. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, of course, like, the process of going through all the horrible ones that don't, well, like, of course they work for some people, so it's like I can't really call them horrible ones. But the ones that didn't work for me, was bleh. Ugh. Double team the horn. Wait, what is this? Oh, it's a little. I love that. That's, look at you guys. Look at you guys. Oh, look at this heckin' string also. My god, get out. Get out. I hate this string. It's also like wrapping around weird parts in like a circle. I'm not about it. Not about it at all. Get out! The string! Get off! Okay, right. We've released from one of them. It is now wrapped around my headphones. There we go. Okay. Hopefully now it is just around the end of this, which is vaguely better. I don't want to say it's better. It's vaguely better for everyone. Oh dear. Heckin' horns. Did I ever finish my conversation about screaming? I can't remember. But yeah, I'm gonna probably add extra screams into the chat. I hope that's okay. I know we're a very chill stream with chill vibes, but I think this chat could really do with more screaming. I looked at it from like a marketing point of view, right? And I was like, what this chat needs is more screaming. So I'm going to add more screams, I think. If that is if nobody objects, anyone who objects, say now. If we have no objections, there may be an influx of screaming. Not to the sound alerts, but to just like the bits and stuff like that. So we'll have different screams. Just to, you know, spice it up a little bit. Add some variety. We've had just one scream for such a long time. Why not have multiple screams, you know? We could have small screams, big screams, long screams. I mean, why not? I object to not having more screaming. And I think when you're watching a really chill, relaxing sewing channel, I think spicing it up with some screaming as the person is sewing really adds a touch of spice. It definitely adds a touch of something, huh? I don't feel for screaming. You're not a fan of the screaming? Have you heard the scream, Runa? I will say I don't think the scream is super bad. Would you like to hear a sample of the scream we already have? So that you can get a feel for the screams. Anyone who has not heard the scream. Do you think I should play a sample scream? Sample the scream for... I have enough objections to the horn as it is. The screaming is not as loud as the horn, tell you right now. Nothing quite trumps the horn as far as like a scream, as far as like loudness goes. Also, I don't think I would ever choose to add anything as loud as the horn again, just for my benefit. The horn is, oh, winged. Winged, that's very sweet as you. You didn't have to do that, I was just gonna do it myself. That's very kind though. Thank you so much for the 100 bits. It's not as bad, it's a very mellow scream, all things considered. Like, as much as it is distinctly a scream, I don't think it's a offensive scream. It doesn't hurt your ears too much. Should be outside by now. Bye! Goodbye, Runa! Take care! Oh dear. I don't think it's offensive to the eardrums. It's like the horn. Oh dear. We are so close to the end now. But how long? It's not too bad. It's not like RIP headphone users. Yeah, that's a good example. It's not like RIP headphone users loud. Specifically, like, not like that. No. Oh, lurkout done! Oh, congratulations, Ozzy. I hope that it was a good lurkout. Yeah, that is what I would say. It's not like that. Not that sort of, which is what I would say the horn is. The horn is, there it is. The horn is like, oh, you were lurking? Well, welcome back to reality with the horn. But the screaming is much more mellow comparatively, I would say. Ooh. Dearie me. Be careful with tops like this. They move. Can't be having that. No, no, no. Quite enough having my shoulders on show. Jeez. I'd be doing more than that. Oh my god. Terrible. Terrible. What will become of this channel? Oh dear. And oh god, this bit. Come on, come on. Very tiring. Jelly showing flesh. Oh no! I know, how has this happened? There's so much arm. I don't know. How has this happened? Heck. The amount of arm on show, quite lewd. Quite lewd. Heck. Put it away, oh my god. So much arm. You can see my shoulders. Oh god. You know what's even worse? I think you can see my ankles today as well. Not that I'm gonna show you, because that'd just be too much. Too much for Twitch to handle, but I think my ankles are out. Do you mean jelly flesh? No, Nightbot, don't come in with that right now. Terrible, terrible. There's a lot of jelly flesh on the show right now. I'm sitting here drinking a bit of snaps and quite enjoying myself. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad you're having a good day. Next thing you know, there'll be ankles! Ankles! Shared brain! Oh no, I was just saying! I'm not going to show you them though. They will be hidden, they'll be hidden. Do not worry. No ankles, not here. No, no, no. I would never. I'd never. Oh dear. Surely this is punishable offense, lady. I know, right? Heck in the shoulder, don't look. I'll hide it. I hide my shoulder. Pretend you didn't see it. There's no shoulder here. Oh, next thing you know, there'll be prawns. Oh god. We're moving so fast. How have we moved to prawns? Oh my god. I have to start my OnlyFans account real quite fast so I can have all the prawns. Oh my god. And this is the perfect music to start playing. Oh dear. Oh god, how has all of this happened? Right, this is what I meant as well earlier in that I knew that it was going to be a little bit short. But that's okay. That's okay. We're not too upset about that. And also I'm gonna cut off all of this god awful thread. Look at that! Heckin' nightmare that was. Right. So there is extra fabric, but it's only about like a yard, maybe half, no, like half a yard. I can live with there being half a yard extra fabric. I know it's not good, but I can do it. There's a way that I will do it, and that is basically pull this through to here. Shouldn't be too difficult. All the way from here up to here. Go. And it basically just makes that first piece of fabric redundant. And this isn't a big loss, even though of course it's not great that this has happened, but it's not a big loss because it's basically just more from the waist than the bottom. Yes. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Ah, my god, we're building up quite the archive of quotes. Prawns! I know. Terrible. Started of Italian pictures of actual jellyfish with lingerie shopped on them. No, that's too far. It can't do that. No. Oh my god, could you imagine? That'd be scandal. Scandal. A scandal waiting to happen there. This poor jellyfish. Unless, actually, to be fair, who knows? Maybe some of them would be into it. I don't know. I can't speak for those jellyfish. They might be into it. I don't know. Maybe they're into it. They maybe they're very successful. I don't know, maybe people are into jellyfish. Okay, okay. Now what we do is we cut off that excess fabric so that it is not in the way. From where we sew it, about here. And of course just make sure none of these threads are dropping over because that's kind of an issue. See, up to there. Nice. And then this is just excess. At this point. And this is now a little bit long, so I'm just going to trim all of this because otherwise this is going to become knotted really quickly. So I'm just going to trim it all off to shortest so that it doesn't all knot before I've even had a chance to look at it. But this is the start of something. This will all need to be shortened, but this will be skirt. It will be skirt. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh! Last week's topic was better. Cheesecake! I need context. I like the idea of people walking around with light squids in their pockets. Me too. I also like that. What? Just what? Code 69. Ah, the cooldown. The cooldown. I'm afraid that the context can't be given for old quotes. You just have to make it up in your own head. You just have to make it up in your own head. Taki Raj! How's it going, Taki? I hope you're having a good day. Welcome. We just sewed some hell. Some hell was sewn. Also, I have my guns on show today. So I'm good. Played a first session in a campaign. Three first levels: a shifter, a druid, a centaur wizard, and a human wizard. Oh my god, so many wizards. Oh my god, druids, wizards. Heck. No real gear due to two of them being in a shipwreck, but the clothes on our backs are spell books and a couple of found arcane folky and spell book. Oh my god, some minimal non-combat tools. A druid made some slings and sent out against CR8 creature and won. Heck. Nice. That sounds pretty damn cool. That sounds pretty damn cool, Taki. I'm glad it went well. You have so many magic-y people. Oh my god. I bet your party is like a riot. All of the magic-y people are normally riots. Heck. Oh dear. What guns? What guns? Okay, I don't really have any guns, but like, I feel like I can have guns because I'm like, yes, they are out. Yes. I don't really have any guns, but I feel like I can have guns because they're there. Yes. Aussie Pants gives the naughty Nightbot a bop on the head. Is it because he said flesh again? Yes, all of the bops for flesh. I need the next piece. Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, careful not to show my ankles. Oh, dear. I don't want to get the wrong impression, but we are blah 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 blah. Sounds about right as well. You know what? That sounds good too. That also sounds good. Jelly's got another chat shenanigans. Now we're going. Use those guns now. You have tiny guns, so pistols. I don't know if I could say that. Look at my pistol though. I think that sounds a little bit like, ooh, naughty. So I have to say guns, even though I mean I have noodles for arms. Let's be honest. But oh, look at me! I had the right spell to keep the monster from healing up. I'm playing Necromancy Wizard. Ah, heck yeah! Heck yeah! Nice. Oh dear. Ah, my tea is cold. I am cold. Right, we need to start ruffling this one. So I only ruffled one of them yesterday. I don't ruffle anymore. Do I want to get something warm first? Or maybe, actually, while I'm ruffling, I can probably put my jacket back on. It's only while I'm sewing that I can't. Because it gets stuck. Okay, we'll have jacket for ruffles. Put the guns away. The teeny tiny guns. Yeah. Heck yeah. And I can like wrap up and be like, yeah. Right, let's find the end. I don't know how well you'll be able to see what I'm doing, but I'll try and show you. There's an end. Gotcha. Basically, you pull it and start moving it along. It takes a while. but that's okay. So I want to pour from just one side, so I make sure, for instance, I just grab these two and I leave the other two so they don't get mixed up. Pull these ones and then pull them along, and this is how it goes the whole way. Two of the characters escape slaves. Nice. I'm not gonna go undead Ditlanek. Get going then. Oh dear. All I will say, Fries, is if you're going through all of the quotes, it might be better to go through the quote list. Because otherwise there is so many quotes at this point. Then you could just spam the entire quote list for the entire night. And we don't want that. So if you wanna look through that, just go through the list instead. Oh dear. Thank you for Horn. You're picking out your faves. Okay. Yeah. We do want to, like, at this point, kind of have to discourage people from continuously quoting. That's kind of been, I guess, the backhanded sword of the quote, is like, we really like the quotes, but unfortunately, it's very easy to spam quotes. Yeah. Oh. It's fine, yeah. Right, what I'm doing now is, last time I did this really tight the entire way up this. Oh, sorry, that's my hand right up in your face. Apologies. I did this really tight the entire way up, which was a mistake, because then I had to undo the entire thing. This time I'm going to do it really mild ruffle the entire way up, which will arguably take quite a while. But, you know, we'll see. You can increase the cooldown if it gets annoying. It doesn't happen too often. Because we want different people to be able to use the quotes, right? It's just if one person keeps using quote after quote after quote after quote that it becomes like, it gets difficult to continue the line of conversation is the issue, I suppose. But yeah. But yeah, I guess if that becomes an issue, we can increase the timer. I suppose. That is true. Oh dear. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, it's not an issue too often. To be fair, it's not like every single stream. It's like, oh my god, quotes. Although to be fair, I do get quoted a lot. I could argue that every stream it is like quotes, but more for people taking quotes. I got gifted a sub on another channel. Oh, bless you, Ozzy. Hey, if you need to go and spread some love, you go be a busy bean and spread some love. You covered up the guns, yeah, because it's chilly. And the only reason I had them uncovered before was, believe it or not so that I could show off my arms. I was in fact just because the tool, it's got little like hooks at the end of it, which you will not be able to see on camera because they are so tiny. But as I'm dragging it through the sewing machine, they get caught in my jumper. So it's like almost like they're getting pulled in awkward directions. So it makes it really difficult to sew when I'm wearing like a jacket like this. So yeah, it's a bit difficult to sew while wearing something like this because it's like getting pulled in weird direction. Francie, hi! How fluffy will the skirt be? It's about 75 meters of tulle fluffy. But in the end, it will just be a very poofy, but hopefully bell-shaped, so quite full at the top, poof skirt. So quite poofy. Yes. It just did. Oh, he's giving love. Heck yeah. What do you mean? You've only been quoted 4 times in 2 hours. I don't know, I feel like that's quite a lot. These emotes are, oh, wait, look at these beans. Oh wait, these are so cute. Yes. Thank you for sharing the emotes. They're very sweet. Very sweet. Blue dragons. Okay. I'm biased, yes, but I love blue emotes. Emotes that are just like the cutest shade of blue. I'm like, yes. Blue emotes. Beans emotes. Oh, you know them! Heck yeah! I don't know them, but they're very cute. They're very cute. See, I love seeing new emotes because there's so many that I just don't know. Until somebody posts them and then I can be like, oh my god, so cute! Yeah. 209 is my fave so far. That's fair. They have 60. Oh my gosh. An emote for every occasion. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Dragon Phoenix Canadian Mario Maker streamer. Oh, okay. I don't know a whole lot about Mario Maker. I've heard it can be quite a frustrating game. That's kind of all I know about Mario Maker. Is that it can be quite frustrating and quite difficult. Oh, that one, the sniffing ass one. Yes. That's from a couple weeks ago. Yeah, that it can be quite a frustrating game with people making very difficult levels. That's all I really know about Mario Maker. Is that it can be quite difficult. I actually have never played a Mario game. Well, that's not quite true. I played Super Mario Kart 2 times at a game club once. That's the only time I think I played a Mario game. Ever. because I wasn't a Nintendo kid. And so I never really I think they were Nintendo, right? So I never really played any Mario games. Played one Mario game besides Mario Kart stuff. Yeah, I never played Mario Kart. I never owned Mario Kart, nor did any of my friends. And also growing up, that wasn't the kind of game that I was into really anyway. Like when I went around my friend's house, those weren't the sort of games we played. So yeah, that kind of makes sense that I wouldn't have played it, but yeah. It's done everything. I was like, what do I do? Ah, you guys thank them. You gifted a sub, you'd be like, thank you. You can thank you for my gifted sub. Because it is a gift. Right, that's as far as I can go from that side because it's actually a knot in this side, which means I can't really go any further. Which means I'm going to tie this off so that I can't knot this into an awkward bundle and then come in from the other side because, yes. This is probably what I should have done last time, but this is not what I did last time, so I'm learning. I'm doing a heckin' learn. Oh yeah, whole reason I went to the shops to get food. Oh, go get some food. Yes, get snacks, get snacks. I gave all the huggies. Heck yeah, heck yeah. I think that's like the nicest thing you can do if someone gifts you a sub. Just be like, thank you. I often get the notification if someone's ever gifted me a sub, like way after the stream, and I'm like, thanks. I'm sorry I wasn't there. Oh dear, so much red. Yes, oh my god, so much. This is, I feel like the last week just been like my craft room is just like covered in tulle. So I'm so looking forward to getting all of this together into one cohesive skirt. Eventually that will be the case, but it is also because like this is like 1/6 of the dress, so it really does boggle the mind a bit how big this is, but it will come together, and at that point I will be very happy, very happy. Oh, that's the bit that's already done. It'll be the other side. Is it this bit? Oh, it's tricky. I can't see the... Is this it? Yes, here we are. The other side. Okay. Oh dear. Have a nice look. I'm going to say the opposite colour of red so much after this. I mean, on Saturday, when we did the business stream and also dressed in red, and we were sewing with the red fabric, it was so red. Everything was red. It was just like a heckin' red stream. Red for days. Only red. Oh my god. It was just very intense. Very, very intense. Could not have been much more intense, I don't think. Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot, that's for sure. I don't think wearing red while sewing the red tulle is a good idea, because you just sort of, everything blends and becomes red. We need to start moving these pieces along because this is such a long piece of tulle. So we gotta start moving it along it. Get to the other end. This needs to be shortened quite a ways. Okay. Good thing chairman poster was there to keep things in line on Saturday. I mean, I did things stay in line on Saturday? Do you think it was a stream that kept in line? I don't know that chairman did a good job. I don't know that I'd vote that the chairman did a good job at keeping things in line. Personally. But then who am I to stand up against the chairman, I suppose? That's not really my place. I was just the person running the meeting. I wasn't the chairman. I personally, if I had to say, would not say that the chairman kept things in line. I think things went off the rails consistently. God, that's another horn. Thank you for the horn blocker. But again, that's just my personal opinion. I'm not the chairman, so, and the chairman is just consistently judging me. So maybe I shouldn't be speaking at all. Sure, if the chairman had their way, that would be how that would be. I'm gonna start trimming off some of the excess of this already because all of the excess becomes such a pain so quickly that I'm not here for any of this. Nope. Let's see, have we done enough? Let's see. I was waiting, it said out of stock, come on! Oh no! You were waiting for horn? Aussie. Now you just have to wait to see if anyone tries to do the last minute horn again. Can anyone get the horn right before the raid again? I think that's gonna be like a really big fluke thing though. I don't think people will be able to consistently get it. I think that's gonna be quite difficult. It was very impressive this time, Aussie. I am surprised. I definitely surprised me, but I don't think it's something that people will consistently be able to do. To anyone who missed what happened right at the beginning of stream, well, before stream even started, which is why it was so surprising. I started my Streamlabs OBS, right, and I was just tinkering around with one of the cameras to make sure it was lined up right, and like that I was happy with the positioning on the desk, that it was covering where my hands were going to be for the session and such like that. And about 2, maybe 3 minutes into me tinkering with it, I had a horn go off, and it turns out it was a late horn from Aussie from last stream, which Aussie redeemed right at the end of stream, and it didn't redeem until right at the beginning of, like, well, not this stream, but like the beginning of me entering Streamlabs again, and I nearly shat myself. I was terrified because I hadn't turned my volume down or like adjusted it for streaming or anything, which I normally do because of the horn. So it was just the loudest horn as I was adjusting my camera. And yeah, good stuff. It turns out if you redeem the horn right at the end of stream, there's a chance if it doesn't go through on the stream that it will go through on my Streamlabs OBS right before the next stream. I've done one of the best horns in history. Well, you also did the double horn. So aim to do it every time Jelly goes offline. You have to get it, I think, just as I'm ending the stream. So before it goes through on your end. But, you know, like, you click it, but it hasn't gone through, I think is the only way it's gonna work. So it's gotta be pretty difficult. Like the timing, you've got like a 5-second gap there, I think, where like it's not got through to me, but you've redeemed it. So it's a really small gap where it can work. So it's not that it's impossible, but it's pretty difficult. Yeah. I would be surprised if it was something that was able to be repeated consistently. But, I mean, if you can do it, kudos to you. I have 2 of the best horns in history. Yeah, because you also did the double horn. Okay, let's tie. Get this through. It's easy to replicate as long as you have the points and there's a horn available, but the hard part is having a usable horn when ending. I think that's also going to be the hard part. It's the cooperation with the rest of the stream. Like, because people just want to use the horn when it's there, right? So how are you going to tell people, like, no, don't use the horn yet. Wait just like a few more seconds and one of us will do it. Because everyone's going to want to try and get it right as well. So how are you gonna organize that? You need like a separate Discord group for like getting the horn at the right time. I think that bit would be really difficult, personally. If I had to guess, I would say that that's the difficult bit right there. How can I push this through anymore? Come on. There we go. I was like, wait a minute, it's not pulling through. What the heck? I got it though. What's happening here? But we have it now. It was just being a bit funky for a second. I think I might have pulled the wrong one at one point, which made it much more difficult, but we got it now. We got it. Oh dear, oh dear. What, only double? There was many more than 2 horns before the countdown. This is true. There was many more than before the cooldown. There was many more than 2 before the cooldown. This is true. I hereby proudly deem myself as Osley, the wildest of horny queen. Weird as I hate autocracy. Autocorrecting! You're doing great there, Ozzy. You're doing great. Oh! We had a snap! We had a snap! It happens. It does happen. This is the reality sometimes of tooling. We had a snap. One of the threads. It was just too taut. It was too taut and it snapped. It's okay. It doesn't upset me that much. We have... This is the other reason why having two lines of thread is better. But one of them snapped. Can we call it betrayal if one of the lines of thread snaps? Because I feel betrayed, personally. Like, it feels like I got betrayed by a line of thread, excuse me. Fortunately, it was the top one. I would actually prefer the top one to snap than the bottom. I don't know, it just gives me a little bit more leeway and I feel less like the bottom one's gonna fall out. But yeah, it snapped. It does mean we have to be really careful now, because if the bottom one also snaps, then heck. I was trying to be really careful though. I think you could see that I was trying to be really careful because I was like not saying much because it felt really taut. And I was like, I'm not liking how this is feeling. Something about this doesn't feel right. And then it snaps and I'm like, you know, you were going down a bad path and then you snapped. And it's like, well, as much as I hate to say it, I can't say I didn't see it coming. Heck? All the hex. Yeah, I'm not surprised, but I'm not happy. I would say. Don't trust the line of thread. They do be snappy. They do be. You think you trust it, but then it's like, snap. Again, I can still do it with one. It's just more difficult with one. So with one, you don't get the same sort of stability. With two, you get a lot more stability. So it is more difficult. Oh, that's okay. Thing is, this one is still being a little bit iffy. It's not that this one has been really good either. Both have been really iffy, so I am still worried about this one. This one doesn't feel 100% either, so I'm still worried this one might want to snap. We shall see, we shall see. It better not, because I don't have a backup now. Thanks to someone. Second thread. But, you know, fine. It's fine. I think... I wonder what we can get done today. I think probably we'll just get the ruffling done. I don't want to push it too far today because I'll be honest, I have to do some, you know, I hate to say it, real life stuff. you know I hate to say it, but I have to do some real life stuff outside of streaming today. You know when it's just on your mind, like, God, that real life stuff? I'm thinking about it. So I can't stream for as long as I would normally like to. We've had some long Monday streams recently though, so I think, oh no, not long Monday streams, long general streams recently. So I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Terrified Aussie noises. No, Aussie! No terrified Aussie noises. It's okay. Be okay. You'll be okay. And this will be okay too. Do not worry. Even though we only have one thread, we'll be fine. The only thing is we still have quite a lot to go, and I am over 2 hours. Oh, I say I've got quite a lot to go actually, though. I don't have too much before I hit the rest of the ruffle. Okay, what we might do then is we might hit the rest of the ruffle. And then, unfortunately, I might have to end the stream there. I know it's a really short one. Even for me on a Monday, that's a short one. But if you want to blame someone, you know who you can blame? Real life. It's been bombarded with the jobs to do. Oh, this is a nice one. I like this one. Yeah, unfortunately, it's just one of those days where it's like you got stuff to do. But it's good stuff. It's good stuff eventually. Oh, also on the plus side, I got last month I got a payout from Twitch, which, by the way, thank you so much, everyone. It's very, very kind of you all. Very, very sweet. Thank you so much. But I have ordered some stuff for the costume with that, so hopefully we shall see some new arrivals soon, which I think in this particular case are the overlaying fabric for the skirt. Quite a lot of zips. I sort of just added up all of the zips we would be needing, and I was like, I'm just going to get them all at once and try and get that in multi-buy because that's going to be cheaper. Unfortunately with zips, unless you go in person, I feel like it's very difficult to get a very, very, very good bargain on zips. In person, sometimes you can get them really cheap if you find ones that are like a little bit damaged and stuff like that, but online you can't really get those bargains. So yeah, unfortunately I couldn't do that. But you know, online I managed to get some pretty good deals, so that's alright. It's got a lot of heck! Horn! Guess you just accidentally— oh my god, that's a lot of eggs. That's a lot of eggs! I rip the eggs. Big F. Big F on those eggs. I hope that you have more eggs. Or the ability to receive more eggs fast. Heck. That's a lot of eggs. Oh dear. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh dear, I've lost my train of thought now. I'm very easily distracted. Oh god, yeah, the stuff that I'd got. So I got the zips. I also got what do you call it? The fabric that's going to go in the hoop, because we're pretty close on the harness to getting ready to adding the hoop. So, or like making the hoop. So, yeah, we're getting close to that part. So I got the fabric that would be making the hoop. Not like the hoop rings, because I'll be making that out of stuff that I already own. Yes. So we got some of that. And yeah. Some stuff like that. So thank you everyone so much who contributed towards that. It's very, very, very kind, as always. Yes. Very, very sweet. And hopefully I can show you all that pretty soon. Could be a whole show of 24. Microwave egg. Microwave egg. We never forget. Never forget microwave egg. You know, I might actually have enough on here anyway to start spreading it out, because some of this is quite bunched. I don't want to add too much more if it's only going to get spread back out, you know? Stuff like that. See? It's just going to get spread back out, so I don't want to add stuff to it. Not good. It's not good. That's kind of what the issue with what happened last time, so I'm just trying to avoid that. I'm trying to avoid the issues I had last time. By learning. Oh, 24 eggs at once. That's a lot of eggs. Oh my god. I get 6. Well, 6 eggs. Oh dear. If we had this week's horoscope, the egg scramble could have been avoided. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We'd only do horoscopes 1 week in the past, I'm afraid. Horoscope was started in the me go. No, that was 1 week in. Yeah, that's because we do the horoscopes 1 week in the past. We don't do them in the future. What it might be though is that you'll see that your horoscope from last week was that you were going to drop a lot of eggs. If it was real, if the horoscope is speaking the truth, your horoscope should say something about eggs. Which would be quite funny actually if that was the case. If you get your horoscope back and it's like, the eggs will hit the floor. But then to be fair, I mean, my one not 2 weeks ago was like, you're gonna receive an email and it's gonna turn your whole week upside down and you're gonna have to like secure things, and I'm like, excuse me, are you telling me that I get hacked? Because that's exactly what happened. Whoa. And I did get like I did receive an email that was like, which had my password as the subject line, and it was like, well, one of my passwords as the subject line, and it was like, whoa, the heck, kind of weird. I mean, nothing else in the email made any sense, but like, still a bit weird. That was a pretty like on the nose horoscope. I mean, it did tell me 1 week in the past, like it already happened. And I don't particularly believe in horoscopes, but like, it was it was very on the nose for what had happened in the past week. Weirdly, I just feel a bit bad if that had happened to every single Scorpio. Like they'd all received an email that was really bad and they'd had to do a lot with. If it was anything similar to what I had to do, it took me all weekend. I'm so sorry. Oh, a week dropping eggs daily. Oh yeah, that's the other thing, is like a weekly one. Maybe it won't mention the eggs, because otherwise, yeah, you'd have to be dealing with the cleanup for the entire week, which would be quite intense. Even for the horoscopes we be given out, that'd be quite intense to be having to deal with the cleanup for the entire week. I mean, we do quite. Oh, we've reached the other side. We do quite intense horoscopes, to be fair, but that's quite intense. Okay, now we can start to spread. Okay, and on this side, I've been like cutting off circulation to my hand for a while now. Ow! I need to notice these things while I do them, not afterwards, because my hand hurts. Heck. And just tie a little knot here. There we go. Ozzy, do I believe in God? I think I am someone who is, what do you call it, like agnostic? Is that the correct word? I don't particularly believe in God, to be quite honest. But I really like the idea of reincarnation, but I wouldn't say that I believe in anything particularly that would also mean that I believe in reincarnation. I think I just like the idea of it. yeah, I think I just like the idea more than believe in anything. But I like the idea a lot. Yeah. I like the idea of a lot of things. I also like a lot of the core beliefs that go with religion, as far as like, but then there's a lot of things that I don't agree with. But as far as just like loving the people around you and spreading that love, like genuine loving the people around you and not excluding anyone, I think that I like that. I like that general principle. And with most of the people that I know that are religious, that is what they abide, that's what they believe in. They just want to spread the love through religion, and that's fine. Yeah, I think it's lovely. I just don't believe in a lot of the more, I guess, God stuff, yeah. But, yeah, I don't think I've ever not gotten along with anyone who does. Oh dear. But it's difficult because it's more like, yeah, there's things where it's like, I'd like to, but I just don't. Yeah. Meh. I'm young. Even because you believe it comes true. Maybe I can be reincarnated as a jellyfish. That'd be lovely. I just being reincarnated as like with no brain. I know a lot of people don't like the idea, but honestly, just floating along with no brain. I don't know how you can't think that doesn't sound nice. You're just floating along, no brain. Don't have to worry about nothing. I'm a more scientific person, so I'm not even someone who's like massively scientific. I'm just, I don't know. I don't think a lot about that. I'm not someone who thinks. Clearly. Honestly, sounds amazing. It's just floaty, 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 blop. Oh dear. I think it sounds lovely. I understand it's not everyone's cup of tea, but like, oh man. I think that's gonna have to do it for today. I know it's a short stream, but unfortunately, there are a few things I kind of need to do behind the scenes today, which do mean that I don't have as much time to sew as I would absolutely like to do. It do be like that. It do be like that sometimes. Sometimes we can't sew as long as I'd like. I'm sorry. I would ideally have liked to sew a little bit longer, but that's okay. That's okay, because we can do our stream tomorrow and hopefully make it a little bit longer, fingers crossed, and hopefully get a fair amount more done. The only thing I do want to mention, actually, is we won't be able to fully finish this petticoat for a few more days. The reason is the elastic is saying that it's not going to arrive for a few more days. Also, Moo, how's it going? Is the stream ending? It is. I'm very sorry. We have to do a bit of a shorter stream today because life stuff. Apologies. Oh dear. Growing up religious family in areas also believe in God and told them to branch out. Ah, fair enough. It's okay. I've got all of those new emotes. Heck yeah. Oh, thank you, Zay. Maybe I could be reincarnated as a jellyfish with no brain. Honestly, I just like throwing around no brain. I don't know. I think it doesn't sound nice. Don't worry about nothing. I just stick around one quote for 30 minutes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh dear, the elastic is quite stretching the delivery date. Oh, I see what you did there. But yes, it is. There's been a lot of delivery issues, but yeah, it's just taking a few extra days. So the elastic is the very last part of this part of the costume, so I'm not too concerned. It just means we will end up with a skirt that is very wide around my waist, and then we'll come back and add the elastic so that it actually fits. It's fine. It's not a big issue. So when we say that it's finished, it will actually not be fitting around my waist, and then we'll come back and add that when the elastic actually comes, which will probably be closer to the end of the week, it looks like. But that's okay. You caught the end. You did. You join us for the raid if you like. We'll be doing a cheeky little raid right now. Doing some cheeky little raid. Oh, actually, there's a few things we could go and do. A few little things. Ooh. Wait. What do I want to do? I'm like a little tempted actually. I know this is a bit different. But could we maybe go a little bit different? Because they've only just started their stream, so I know they're going to be around for a while, and I like this game. And it's it's a fun game. It's pretty chill. It's chill vibes. So the vibes are very similar, and I think you'll like it here. So is it okay if I send you over here? Yes. I can't believe I dropped 7 eggs on fries. It's finished-ish. Yeah, it will be finished-ish. I wanted to clarify, sometimes sensitive especially to screams, but sometimes I am okay. Okay, fair enough. That's fair, Runa, that's fair. I hope that the screams on this stream so far have not been triggering. But, yeah. Have a good one, Jelly. Bye guys, bye. Let me show you where we're going. Let me show you going, because we'll be going to a sweet bean. We'll be going, that's... I typed in completely the wrong word. That's okay. That's okay. So we are going to be going towards the Little Messenger. They are playing some Planet Zoo. And, oh, you are way ahead of me. You are way ahead of me as always, Zay, but I do appreciate it. And they are very sweet bean. And like, it's a nice chill vibes. So like, why not? I mean, they've just started streaming. We know they'll be around for a while. So why not send you towards some chill vibes gaming streaming? Why not? Why not? Oh dear. Farewell, friend. Farewell, testing. Thank you for popping by. Heck yeah. Oh, there's a horn right at the end. I'm sorry. I'm still here. Apologies. Catch you soon. See you all soon. And I will see you tomorrow. Yes. And we'll be doing a longer stream then. Yes. I'll see you. Dang it. I'll see you all tomorrow. Take care, everyone.